Okay, so look, another headlamp review. This is the Nitecore NU27, and I think there are a number of features of this light that actually sets it apart from many other lights on the market, and also make it pretty much unbeatable for a different number of use case scenarios. So in summary, this light has like five different brightness levels, 3 special modes, and then 2 different power settings for the red light. Okay, so look, every time I test a light, I'm always claiming that the light is the best light for this or the best light for that. But at that particular time that I've tested it, that's my honest opinion. Technology really changes these lights, and it's just making them constantly lighter, burn brighter, and burn longer, and have more features. So first of all, one of the things that really separates this light apart is the MCT, or the multiple color temperature, and that is an industry first with Nitecore here. So once the light is powered on, you can change the color temperature of the light just by flicking through this particular mode button. So at the moment, for example, on the warmer setting, that will give you better beam penetration for situations where there is like fog or mist or snow, and it will reduce the actual glare. Mid one, so that's just a very natural sort of white light that should be pretty comfortable on your eye. And then this here is then the coolest setting, and the idea of the cool setting is really just that it keeps you slightly more alert because it's a slightly sharper sort of light. The next feature I would say that really sets this apart is just simply its combination of weight at 56 grams, compactness, run times, and lumen output or brightness, which are just absolutely phenomenal. You know, so for example, on high, which is 400 lumen, this will run I think for 3 hours. When you put it then onto the mid, which is 200 lumen, it'll run for like 6 hours and 30 minutes. And when you put it onto the low, which I think is 70 lumen, it's something like 13 hours. And then the ultra low, I think is 7 lumen, it's 57 hours. I'm going to put a chart up on the screen at the moment, just in case I haven't got that right, and just go by the chart, not by what I said, and it's telling you the different run times. Now, another feature that really sets this apart is that I feel, based on my experience and opinion of testing lots of lights over the years, this light really punches above its weight. So for example, if it's claiming 600 lumen, it actually looks like, in my opinion, about 900 lumen. If when you put it then onto the high setting of 400 lumen, it looks like about 600 lumen. And when you put it onto the mid setting of 200, it looks like 4. I think I've got all that right. Okay, so another feature that sets this light apart, and I think actually a lot of Nitecore lights apart, I've been out testing this for sort of 2 nights now, and I've done multiple sustained boosts with this, and it's still actually showing. You have a battery level indicator here. I'll show you that up on the screen. It's still showing 2 bars left. You know, so that's something that again I think sets Nitecore lights apart. I've used a load of them, and they all sort of really hold on to their battery extremely well. Another aspect of Nitecore power management is that it uses an ultra low amount of power on standby. So for example, you know, whenever you've charged your light up and then for some reason you don't go to use it for a month, it's still like nearly fully charged, or takes like 5 minutes to top it up. You know, so that's a really good feature too. The light can be charged when you connect it into a power bank, and it can also still operate while you do that. So now I want to sort of demonstrate and talk about just some of the other excellent features of this light. So first of all, the headband is reflective. The headband also has little bits, it's perforated, and it has bits of silicone on it, so it actually, you know, will stay really well on your head. And I mean, when you put this on, honestly, you just wouldn't really know that it was there. It's just so light. Now there's a really good range of rotation on this, and also the center of gravity axis on this is very close to your head, so it just means that the light, again, you hardly know that it's there. The light is also IP, I think 66, so it's fully waterproof and impact resistant to 1 meter. So then the light also comes with this little diffusing bag, so I'll check that out and show you the shots of that, of how it actually works in the tent later on. The light also comes with a little clip, and you can just pop the head strap off very easily, and the clip just goes in the back here, and that will allow you to use the light, you know, on a rucksack or anything else that you want to clip it to. So a pretty handy little feature. Alright, so let's just run through the operation or ease of use. long press will switch the light on, and then the actual power button, you can just cycle through the different power levels, and then a double press at any point will put the light up on the boost. And incidentally, these buttons are both different in size and shape, just so you can sort of you can make it easy to have like one-handed operation. The mode button, when you press and hold, will just switch it on to the red light, and then the power button will increase and decrease the power on the red light. If you give the mode button a quick press, it will just give you your battery status indicator. If you give the mode a double press, it'll go on to like one of the like strobe or SOS functions. So in summary, this light has like five different brightness levels, 3 special modes, and then 2 different power settings for the red light. So what then are my final thoughts? There's no doubt that the brightness and run times of this light, are absolutely fantastic. It definitely achieves that, and it really, in my opinion, punches above its weight. I'm not going to go through all the other stuff that I've already said, but there are a number of features that I really think that set this light apart. Obviously the multiple color temperatures and the brightness and run times for the weight and size of the light. It's also, easy to use, well made, and has lots of other features like its water resistance, its impact resistance, the center of gravity being close, to make it really comfortable. It feels very, very comfortable on the headband, etc., etc. I really do like Nitecore lights, and I would thoroughly recommend them. And I think this particular light is, at this current time, based on my experience of lights, is pretty much unbeatable, and I would absolutely recommend it. Now, if you've liked this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I have been doing a free giveaway, or I'm currently doing, at the time of this video, a giveaway on this NU43, which is another excellent headlamp. So I'll pop that up on the screen shortly, and you can go and have a look at that video if you're interested and see what the instructions are in order to take part in that free giveaway. And future videos, I still have another video to do on a Semea tent, and actually depending on the release dates, on the Torp tent, Scarp on Ultra as well. And the wind is just blowing things around here, so I'm going to have to go and get those. So look, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time.